What if a comet could defy every law of physics we know, and something massive is hurtling toward Earth right now? On October 29th, ATLAS made its closest approach to our Sun, and what astronomers saw left them scratching their heads. Observations from the ALMA telescope revealed that the object was 4 arcseconds off from its predicted position. That might sound tiny, but in space, even a fraction of a degree can mean something extraordinary. This deviation points to non-gravitational acceleration. Basically, ATLAS was moving as if an unseen force was tugging at it beyond the Sun's gravity. And it didn't stop there. Data from solar observatories including SOHO and GO19 showed ATLAS brightening in ways never recorded before, and it even appeared bluer than the Sun itself. This is already the 9th anomaly discovered in this strange object, and each one seems to challenge what we know about comets. Here's the kicker. If this acceleration were caused by material being ejected, ATLAS would have had to shed over 5 billion tons of mass, enough to create a debris cloud that should be easily visible. And yet, so far, no such cloud has been detected. Scientists are left with a puzzle. Is this just a highly unusual comet, or is it something entirely different? And the next chapter of this story is even more mind-blowing. But the story gets stranger when you consider just how enormous and fast ATLAS really is. ATLAS isn't just unusual, it's staggeringly massive. To put it in perspective, it's 1,000,000 times heavier than Oumuamua and 1,000 times larger than Borisov, the other interstellar visitor we've seen. If Oumuamua were the size of a ping-pong ball, ATLAS would be like a multi-story building hurtling through space. And it's not just size that defies expectations. ATLAS is also moving faster than any known interstellar object. In nature, bigger objects usually move slower because of energy conservation, but ATLAS breaks that rule completely. Statistically, the chance of an object being this massive and this fast is less than 0.1%, basically a cosmic miracle, or maybe something stranger. Imagine trying to find a person who is both the tallest and the fastest runner in the world. That's what astronomers are facing with ATLAS. This combination of scale and speed sets the stage for the series of anomalies that make this object unlike anything humanity has ever studied. And these anomalies aren't just quirks, they're defying everything we know about comets. Let's start with the first 4. ATLAS isn't just big and fast, it's a cosmic rule breaker. Let's go through the first 4 anomalies that have scientists baffled. Anomaly 1, impossible trajectory, 0.2% chance. ATLAS moves in a retrograde orbit, going opposite the planets, which isn't unheard of. But here's the catch. Its path is aligned within just 5 degrees of the solar system's ecliptic plane. Think of it like someone shooting a basketball backward and it goes straight through the hoop. The odds of that happening naturally? Only 0.2%. Anomaly 2, solar jet. Between July and August 2025, ATLAS developed something never seen before, a jet pointing directly toward the Sun. Normal comets always have tails pushed away by solar wind, but ATLAS created an anti-tail aimed at the very star heating it. It's completely opposite to what physics predicts. Anomaly 3, size and speed. Probability less than 0.1%. As we mentioned, being this massive and moving this fast is statistically near impossible. It's like comparing a truck and a motorcycle. The bigger object should be slower. ATLAS doesn't play by the rules. Anomaly 4, perfect timing, 0.005%. ATLAS arrived at just the right moment to pass near Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, all while becoming almost invisible from Earth at perihelion. Imagine throwing 3 darts simultaneously, hitting 3 targets, and having a 4th person turn their back at exactly the right time. The probability, a mind-blowing 0.005%. These first 4 anomalies already challenge our understanding of space objects, but the next 5 are even more shocking. And if you thought these were strange, anomalies 5 through 9 push the boundaries of what we consider possible in the universe. The first 4 anomalies were already mind-boggling, but ATLAS isn't done defying expectations. Here are anomalies 5 through 9, each one stranger than the last. Anomaly 5, strange metallic composition, 1% chance. Spectroscopic analysis revealed that ATLAS contains unusually high nickel-to-iron ratios, resembling industrial alloys we produce on Earth. Natural comets have metal proportions that reflect the primordial solar system, but ATLAS breaks that pattern completely. Anomaly 6, lack of water. Comets are often called dirty snowballs because they're mostly ice, yet ATLAS is only 4% water by mass. Imagine an iceberg that's 96% rock. That's ATLAS. This anomaly challenges our very definition of a comet. Anomaly 7, extreme negative polarization, less than 1% chance. Light reflecting off ATLAS exhibits a polarization pattern never seen in other comets, including Borisov. It's as if ATLAS is twisting starlight in ways no known natural material should be able to. Anomaly 8, WOW signal direction, 0.6% chance. Its trajectory aligns within 9 degrees of the famous 1977 WOW signal, the mysterious radio transmission many consider evidence of extraterrestrial activity. In cosmic terms, this alignment is astonishingly precise. Anomaly 9, impossible blue brightness, recently near perihelion. ATLAS brightened more than any known comet and became bluer than the Sun itself. This extreme shift is physically difficult to explain using normal cometary materials. Each of these anomalies stacks onto the others, creating a puzzle that seems almost impossible. But there's one more potential shocker, what scientists are calling the 10th anomaly. And that final mystery could completely rewrite what we think we know about comets and physics itself. If the first 9 anomalies weren't enough, ATLAS may be about to break the laws of physics entirely. The non-gravitational acceleration detected by ALMA suggests that ATLAS should have lost over 5 billion tons of material, an amount so massive that it would form a detectable debris cloud around the object. But here's the twist. When ATLAS passes closest to Earth on December 19, 2025, astronomers will be able to see that debris cloud, if it exists, and if it doesn't. Then ATLAS would be accelerating without shedding any mass, something absolutely unprecedented. No comet, asteroid, or natural object behaves this way. This isn't just a small curiosity. It's potentially a 10th anomaly that could challenge our understanding of comet physics, gravity, and the mechanics of interstellar objects. Scientists around the world are watching, knowing that the next few months could reveal something that changes everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. With these anomalies stacking up, the question arises, what is ATLAS really? Let's look at what some of the world's leading scientists are saying. With all these anomalies, ATLAS has become the center of a heated debate in the scientific community. Professor Avi Loeb, one of Harvard's top astrophysicists, is studying the data carefully. He isn't jumping straight to aliens, he's following the science. Loeb points out that when evidence doesn't fit existing theories, scientists must consider extraordinary explanations, even if they seem unlikely. Critics say Loeb is being too speculative, but he argues that science has always progressed by questioning the established order. Remember Galileo, ridiculed for saying the Earth orbits the Sun? Or Einstein, mocked for relativity? Loeb is applying the same method. Present the data, calculate probabilities, and wait for more evidence before drawing conclusions. The possibilities are staggering. If ATLAS is artificial or technological, it could represent an interstellar probe or an object sent by a civilization far more advanced than ours. But even if it's natural, it may be a completely new class of object, one that expands our understanding of comets, interstellar physics, and what's possible in the universe. Either way, The implications of ATLAS are enormous, and the December flyby could give us the answers we've been waiting for. Whether ATLAS turns out to be artificial or natural, the consequences are monumental. If it's artificial, we could be looking at technology from an advanced interstellar civilization capable of sending objects across vast distances of space that would change everything we know about life in the universe. Even if ATLAS is natural, it would still rewrite the rules of comet physics. An object this large, fast, and anomalous would expand our understanding of interstellar phenomena, forcing scientists to rethink theories that have held for centuries. The best part? We don't have to wait decades for answers. December's flyby will provide crucial data, revealing whether the debris cloud exists, confirming or disproving the 10th anomaly, and giving more insight into the first 9. The next few months could solve part of this cosmic puzzle, and maybe even uncover something entirely unexpected. ATLAS is already changing the way we look at the universe, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and reminding us that space is far stranger than we ever imagined. So, what do you think? A strange comet, a probe from another civilization, or something humanity hasn't even dreamed of yet? ATLAS is more than just a comet. It's a cosmic mystery that challenges everything we thought we knew about the universe. From its impossible trajectory and extreme brightness to its unusual composition and potential 10th anomaly, every discovery raises more questions than answers. The December flyby will be pivotal. Will we finally detect the debris cloud and resolve the mass loss mystery? Or will ATLAS prove once again that it doesn't follow the rules of nature, leaving scientists and all of us grappling with one of the most extraordinary objects ever observed? Whatever the outcome, ATLAS has already forever changed our perspective on what's possible in space. It reminds us that the universe is full of surprises and that the next historic discovery could be just around the corner. Now it's your turn. Is ATLAS a natural wonder, an interstellar probe, or something completely beyond our imagination? Leave your theories in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to follow every new development. December promises to be a month unlike any other in the history of astronomy.